Sally has 400 silly bands. 167 are rare and the others are common. How many common silly bands does Sally have? I will use base 10 blocks and the standard algorithm to solve this problem and make connections between the two. I know that this is a part, whole, part unknown word problem, and I'm choosing to solve it with subtraction. My computational equation I will use for this problem is 400 minus 167. To begin, I made a group of 400, or 4 100s, and to begin with the standard algorithm process, you write 400, which is the number of silly bands that Sally has altogether, and 167, which is the number that we're subtracting by. First, I need to take 7 cubes away, but I don't have any single cubes. So that means I need to decompose my 100. In some cases, you are able to go right to a 10 and decompose that to make ones, but in our case, we don't have any ones or any tens, so we have to break down a 100. Now that I have decomposed a 100 into 10 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I need to decompose a 10 so I can make singles, or ones. Now that I have 10 ones, I am able to take away 7 ones from the 10. But before we take away, I want to go ahead and connect this to our standard algorithm. When working with our standard algorithm, we usually start at the right. But as we've noticed from before, we have no ones or any tens. So we started the 400 and start decomposing from there. So we'll take a 100 from the 400, leaving us with 3. Then that gives us 10 tens. Well, if we leave that there, then we still have no ones. So we need to take a 10 from the 10 tens, which will leave us with 9 tens. And then that leaves us with 10 ones. Now we have enough for each place value to be able to subtract. Now we can begin subtracting. So 10 minus 3, minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So that's our standard algorithm, but we're not quite done. We need to start subtracting from our base 10. With our 10 ones, I will now take away 7 of them. With our 9 tens, we will now take away 6 tens. Now we'll do our 3 minus 1, so we will take away 1 of the 100s. This leaves us with 2 100s, or 200, 3 tens, or 30, and 3 ones. So our answers for the base 10 and the standard algorithm are both 223. Now we know that Sally has 233 common silly bands. So we'll write 233 as our answer.